If you look at how big brands work, and we want to be a brand.
Big brand. Okay.
You know, a big brand that has really strong outreach across the globe, across a wide audience. That's kind of where we want to be ultimately, right? Right now, we're crypto industry was still kind of new, right? People are trying to understand and learn and maybe trade and also play around with the wallet. So for us, by working with some of these brand partners, we really get an opportunity to work deeply with them to get their audience to get interested into Web3. So one example is what we've done in the past with Manchester City. Last year, they were very good and they won the Champions League.
Wow,
I don't know if
really?
you remember? Yeah.
How does it help you as an exchange?
Our logo, number one, being exposed to millions of fans, soccer fans.
So this is a brand awareness.
That's brand awareness, but then it's more than that, right? It's what is OKX, right? Like I see the logo, I maybe recognize it, but I need to learn more. Our marketing team always says that, you know, for a user to sign on to your platform and start using your products, they need to be familiar with you over time, right? They need to see you multiple times. And that's part of it. But what we did with Manchester City last year after they won was we did a commemorative NFT drop, like a Champions League limited edition. So any of the Manchester City fans can go use OKX Wallet, but they could also use their wallet, go and mint and create this moment to capture this thing. And this was, you know, working with Manchester City, right? So it's not just you and me doing something. It's, you know, the team is doing something. I think that's a very interesting way for getting new users in particular to learn about what is a digital collectible, right? Why should I use crypto? Why should I use a wallet? And so these are examples of experiments where we did one earlier last year too around sort of metaverse and, you know, have these players get into like the 3D avatar and all these things. And we also have the players themselves go and try our product and talk to their fans about why this is interesting to them. The deep partnerships that we have with our brand partners, Manchester City, McLaren, Tribeca, for example. That's the real kind of partnerships that we like, right? It's not just the brand, but it's trying to get people involved and into crypto and Web3.
What about the numbers? How many users do you have in your Web3 wallet? Maybe if you can share it.
I don't know if we have revealed the latest numbers, but we have millions of users using it actively. Team's very happy with sort of the growth that we've seen. Well, some numbers I can share is we support 90 different blockchains on the chain.
90.
90.
Wow.
That's a lot. You know, one interesting stat I took a look at over the last 6 months, you would think the most popular chains are, you can name them, right? The top ones. But what we saw was that at any given moment in time, 8 different blockchains were number one for a different period. So that means that users were moving from Solana to Ethereum to Bitcoin to Base to all of them. Then they were moving back and forth, you know, using the bridges, using the swaps, and using some of the tools that are built into the app, which allow you to see everything across all the chains. Very much a lot of integration built in. So I think that's very cool. And I think at the end of the day, 2-3 years later, we will think a little bit less about, is this use case on Solana or is it on something else, right? Like
the job of the exchange is to get users to crypto.
The reason why we exist is for that purpose. And obviously crypto products, right? And so, you know, the wallet, the trading products, they're all because users want to use these features. We're not making things up because we just think that's fun for us, right? I think that's where we have to always start. And so, like you said, in Asia, if users want to use Tether, if US users want to use USDC, that's great. The marketplace is where it is. We will provide those venues for traders and end users to access them. At first, maybe for most people, crypto sounds crazy, right? Like after a while, you learn a little bit more and you can see the opportunities and you can see that there's things to do here. I ultimately joined OK 8 years ago.
What do you think about the, let's say, deeper motivation? Why people decided to join crypto from day to day? We see that the number of the crypto users is growing, the number of the exchanges is growing. What is their deepest motivation? What people are following for?
Give me an example. Which group are you talking about?
I don't know. It's like, I do a podcast. This is quite popular. Mm-hmm. It means that more and more people want to be involved in crypto. What do you think? Why crypto is so not addicted, but becomes more and more popular?
Your show is growing, right?
Also, you have 50 million of users because 2022, I think you have, I don't know.
But maybe because people want to really see you. Maybe they want to really hear you. Maybe that's why. No, joking aside, crypto means a lot of different things for different people. I was in Argentina last month, and clearly crypto there is a little different.
Because they have a high inflation.
Right,
also
they have high inflation.
Turkey, they have the same problem. They want to just to save their money.
Exactly. So that's a little different than I would like memes, right? I want to have fun with my friends. That's different also to others that think, NFTs are something really fun and, Web3 games may be something fun, right? I think there's a lot of different use cases. There's obviously people that like to trade crypto also. I think it's a very personal question.
Hey, if you like this video, don't forget to watch a full episode and also check the links in the description below.